TEKS Project, Casey at the Bat by Ernest Lawrence Thayer, by Alec, Xavier, and Samantha Taylor. I did 6B. 6B is analyze the development of plot through internal-external responses of the characters, including their motivations and conflicts. The quote from the poem is, "Kill him. Kill the umpire," shouted someone from the stand, and it is likely that they had killed him had not Casey raised his hand. In stanza 9, a conflict is introduced. This conflict shows up when the poem says the umpire calls a strike on Casey. "Kill him. Kill the umpire," shouted someone on the stand, and it is likely that they have killed him had not Casey raised his hand. The conflict is between the entire crowd and the umpire. The conflict is resolved by Casey raising his hand, signaling them to stop. I did 8A. Determine the figurative meaning of phrases and analyze how the author use of language creates imagery, appeals to the senses, and suggests food. The quote from the poem is, "But one scornful look from Casey and the audience was odd." In lines 41 to 44, Casey hushes the crowd by looking at them. Casey gives one scornful look to the thousands of fans and they are hushed. They do this because they like him as a leader and respect him and obey him. The word scornful gave me an image in my mind and showed me that Casey gave them a look and they were odd.
TEKS 2B says, use context clues to determine or clarify the meaning of an unfamiliar or ambiguous word. The quote from the poem says, "Fraud," cried the maddened thousands, and the echo answered fraud. But one scornful look from Casey and the audience was awed. They saw his face grow stern and cold, they saw his muscles strain, and they knew that Casey wouldn't let the ball go by again. Thayer makes it look like Casey can give one look to hush the maddened crowd. The look he gave commanded them to be quiet. The words maddened, look, and awed help the reader to fully understand the meaning of scornful, which prior to this I did not understand.